Hello friends, the sixth exercise now. From the following particulars relating to Radha Krishna Charitable Hospital, Pune, prepare its final accounts. Receipts and payment account is for the year ending on 31st March 2020. So the current accounting year is 2019-20. On the receipt side, there is opening cash balance, ignore it. Subscriptions is income, donations is also income because these are general donations. Interest on investment is also income. Proceeds from charity show means receipts from charity show, that is also a kind of income of such concerns. Payment side, we purchased medicines, that is expenditure. Then general expenses, salaries, stationery, expenses of charity show, surgery and dispensary expenses, all these are expenses of this concern will be debited to income and expenditure account. And equipments is what? Asset. We purchased new equipments in this year of rupees 10,000, that is asset. Closing cash and bank balances will also be shown on asset side of the closing balance sheet. Fine. Then have a look at the additional information. Subscription due means subscription outstanding. At the beginning of the year, the subscription outstanding was rupees 310, and this outstanding subscription which is given in the opening balance sheet, at the beginning day of the accounting year, that subscription belongs to the previous year, and it is assumed that this subscription has been received in this year. Therefore, it will be deducted from the subscription which is received in this year on the income side. This outstanding subscription which is given on the closing day of the accounting year is of the current year. It is assumed that all that amount belongs to the current year, and as it is of the current year, though it is outstanding, it will be added to the income. It will be added to the subscription on income side. Okay. Then subscription received in advance. This subscription at the beginning of the year which is in advance means this subscription was received in the previous year but for the current year. It was received in advance in the last year but for the current year, obviously. Last year it was received in advance means for the current year. So it will be added to the subscription on income side. And this subscription on the closing day of the accounting year which is in advance means this subscription is received in this year but in advance means for the next year. Therefore, it will be deducted from the subscription on income side. We have studied such kind of adjustments in the previous illustrations, and you know that very well. Secondly, these figures, the figures on the closing day of the accounting year, will be shown in the balance sheet. The outstanding subscription for the current year will be shown on asset side, and the subscription which is in advance will be shown on liabilities side. These amounts will be shown nowhere because this subscription is not in advance now because it has been considered as an income of this year, and this subscription is not outstanding now because it is assumed that it has been received during the year. That is why we are deducting that amount from the total subscription received on the income side. Okay. Then stock of medicines. Yes, here the logic should be applied. Which logic? Opening stock plus purchases minus closing stock. At the beginning of the year we had medicines of rupees 8,000. That was the closing stock of the last year, means opening stock of the current year. These medicines were used in this year. It is understood in this way. So 8,000 is the expenditure on medicines for the current year. Then newly purchased medicines will be added to the opening stock. We purchased medicines of rupees 41,000 plus opening stock 49,000, and the unused medicines at the end of the year will be deducted from that total 49,000 minus 11,000. In the outer column we will write 38,000, because from the total medicines of rupees 49,000, these medicines were not used in this year. They are unused medicines. Now these medicines will be used in the next year, so that will be the expenditure of the next year. This stock will be shown on asset side. This stock will be shown on expenditure side, and newly purchased medicines will be added to it. Okay, good. Then value of equipments at the beginning of the year was 15,000. These equipments will be shown on closing balance sheet on asset side, plus newly purchased equipments will be added to that 10,000. Total equipments 15,000 plus 10,000, 25,000 will be shown. If no depreciation is to be provided, then that amount will be shown in the outer column, or we will see is there any depreciation on it later on. Building will be shown in the balance sheet 40,000. Capital fund, very good, the ready-made figure of capital fund is given. We need not to calculate it by preparing opening balance sheet. This capital fund will be shown in the inner column on liabilities side of the closing balance sheet. And important here, 10% investment, 1 lakh. At the beginning of the year we had investments of rupees 1 lakh, and in the receipt and payment account we don't see any investment sold or any new investment is made or purchased. So the investment of rupees 1 lakh is still there with us at the end of the year, and we are eligible to get 10% of 1 lakh, that is 10,000 interest on this investment annually. Now we will have to confirm whether this interest has been received during the year or not. Otherwise we will have to make hidden adjustment for that, isn't it? Adjustment for that. It could have been hidden adjustment, but look at this. Look at this. There is interest on investment on the receipt side, and it is 10,000. Means no interest is accrued on investment. Whatever supposed to be received have been received in this year. So this is not hidden adjustment. We have received the interest 10,000 on our investment during the year. So we need not to show any interest accrued on it. There is no hidden adjustment on it. And provide depreciation on equipments. Okay, so equipments will be reduced by rupees 1,900, and also building by rupees 1,500. And this depreciation will be debited to income and expenditure account. Okay, fine. Now we will see the solution. Here it is. Income and expenditure account for the year ended 31st March 2020. And here we can see the adjustments for medicines, opening stock of medicines, plus newly purchased medicines. Total medicines had rupees 49,000 during the year with us, but still medicines of rupees 11,000 are in hand, unused, in unused condition. So that closing stock will be deducted, and actual medicines consumed this year are of rupees 38,000. Opening stock purchases minus closing stock, and this closing stock will be shown on the asset side. General expenses, salaries, stationery, expenses of charity show, surgery and dispensary expenses. All these are expenses which are given on the payment side of the receipt and payment account. And the depreciation which is given in amount, not in percentage. So it's simple task. We can easily show it on income and expenditure account debit side. We need not to calculate it again. It is already calculated. Now on the income side, we can see the adjusted amount of subscription, that is 52,490. This is the adjusted amount, and instead of making the adjustments here in the inner column, these adjustments are done outside the solution, and we can do such adjustment outside the solution, or we can make the adjustments in the inner column, no problem. Donations, these were general donations, so shown on income side. The interest on investment 10,000, total interest, 10% of 1 lakh have been received, no interest is accrued, okay, that is income. And receipts, proceeds from charity show is also income. Here we have the option to deduct the expenses of charity show from receipts, or just we can debit it to income and expenditure account, and proceeds will be credited to this account, no problem. Either you can deduct the expenses from proceeds, receipts, or you can go by this way also, it's up to you. And we can see there is surplus of rupees 15,820. This is excess of income or expenditure, and it will be added to the capital fund. Fine. Now look at the balance sheet, or better, let us first understand the adjustment of subscription. Receipt side says that during the year subscription of rupees 52,000 was received, okay, but later on we come to know that it includes rupees 350 for the previous year, which was outstanding for the previous year, so we deducted it. Then we got the amount of outstanding subscription for the current year, 310, so we are adding it to the subscription. And then we found in the adjustment that some subscription was received in the previous year, but for this year, for the current year, means last year's that subscription which was in advance in the last year, means that was for the current year. So as it is of the current year, we can see it is added, and this amount includes, 52,000 includes 150, which is for the next year. That is why we have deducted that amount. After making these 4 adjustments, we arrive at the exact amount of subscription for the current year received plus outstanding, 52,490, and that 52,490 have been shown on the income side directly, 52,490. Adjustments are made outside the solution, no problem. So capital fund plus surplus, okay, and look at that, subscription received in advance. This year we received subscription in advance, so it is current year's liability, so it has been shown on the liability side 150. Equipments. The opening balance of equipments on 1st April was 15,000 as per adjustment. Then we purchased new equipments. Total equipments we had of rupees 25,000 total in this year, and we have depreciated it by rupees 1,900. So actual equipments are of rupees 23,100. Building, we had building of rupees 40,000 during the year with us, and we have depreciated it by rupees 1,500 as per the adjustment. So in the outer column we can see the net amount of building 38,500. 10% investment, though the percentage is given here but there is no hidden adjustment, means whatever the interest was to be received have been received. So we can't show any interest accrued on investment because it's already received. So we have directly shown this amount in the outer column, 1 lakh. Outstanding subscription for the current year is 350. Appears on the asset side. Previous year outstanding subscription is not outstanding now, that has been received, so we can't repeat it here. Closing stock of medicines, the unused medicines 11,000 on asset side, and closing cash and bank balances. So this is the solution. This is the perfect solution of this exercise. Thank you very much.